I'll be back here, folks.
Yeah, it's smart, Cole. I don't know what you've been doing these last few weeks, but it was not smart to get on this guy's bad side.
Oh my God.
Well, Michael Cole is currently hiding behind me. I assure you I will not be putting my body on the line like Corey Graves did last night.
Pat.
Every man for himself.
Up 200 pounds, Pat. Brock Lesnar lifted me up, carried me around the ring, walked up the steps of me and dropped me in the ring, gave Corey Graves 2 F5, sent him home.
I saw it all. The alpha male of our species does what he wants,
He's coming this way.
when he wants. And Cole, if I were you, I would stay away.
I did make a request of management if we could call this one from the skybox. It was shot down immediately.
Good call.
And we are now in the line of fire.
Yeah, I just made eye contact with the beast. Not a good place to be.
Dead behind the eyes.
Absolutely. Also behind his eyes, one of the largest heads in history. That's on top of a body that is sculpted to be the most athletic ever created.
John Cena's going to earn his rewards tonight if he can somehow survive the beast.
That's a great point. I mean, the three of us were just petrified of this man walking within 20 feet of us. Imagine having to stand across the ring and hear that bell ringing and the fight begins.
I mean, look at this ape run back and forth in the ring.
The eloquence of Pat McAfee is back. Show a movie on his back.
He looks bigger than he's ever been. This is unbelievable.
Ten-time world champion, main eventing 5 WrestleManias.
This is awesome.
Let's go to work, Stu.
Yes, you guys so much. Brock Lesnar does not look happy with the appearance of John Cena.
The sight of all those kids on the stage is incongruent with the sight of the beast standing at ringside. Kids do not want to watch the massacre that is about to go down.
3 months remain in the retirement tour of John Cena, and hopefully it doesn't end prematurely here tonight at the hands of the beast.
D-Day, John. I'm coming for blood. For the last words of Brock Lesnar last night for the carnage he caused on SmackDown.
These two are just wee little boys in this business. They trained about an hour and a half south of here.
And he went on, Pat, to become 2 of the all-time greats.
It's apropos that this is happening right here, right now.
Let's head up to Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, celebrating with each and every one of you here tonight in Indianapolis, one final time, the last real champion, John Cena. And
Ladies and gentlemen!
Whoa! Whoa!
There's something in the water in Indianapolis.
Wow!
Wade, this must have been what Brock and Heyman were talking about last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Introducing the 17-seeing, goat-slaying, Cena-conquering, former NCAA, UFC, WWE, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the last real ass kicker, Brock Lesnar.
It is a big fight feel. The atmosphere is electric tonight in Indianapolis. Lesnar, Cena for the final time.
What a big fight feel. It might be a short fight feel. Brock's got that look in his eye.
And we are underway. And Brock goes right to the midsection of Cena, and Brock Lesnar now pounding away on the 17-time world champion. Pat, what does Cena have to do to try to stay in this match tonight?
Yeah, like many times before with the Beast, he's just gonna have to survive because Brock is gonna batter him. He's the last real ass kicker is what Paul Heyman said, and that's what he's gonna be trying to do to Cena all damn night.
And what about Brock, Wade? What does he need to do to just put Cena away tonight?
He needs to be Brock Lesnar. He needs to do exactly what he's done from the start. And I would guesstimate in about 2 minutes this is going to be over.
And there's the big shoulder to the midsection of John Cena. And Cena trying to fight back now with the right hands to Lesnar. And Lesnar with a clothesline. Drops
Punches.
John.
Just pissed Brock Lesnar off. Barely registered.
You know, welcome up, and look at him peacocking around. What is he, 330 right now?
Looks it, and Pat, you mentioned it as he walked out here, the look in the eyes of Lesnar.
He's a very angry man, soulless man.
Oh!
He's gonna try to take John Cena's fresh new hair right off his head.
What was it John Cena said? I never wanted the retirement tour to be a nostalgia act. Well, John, you got your wish.
Well, Brock Lesnar also told John it ain't no retirement tour until you face the beast. Remember, in his career, guys, the greatest of all time, John Cena, only owns one pinfall victory over Brock Lesnar. Just one, Pat.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar doesn't have a lot of losses to a lot of people.
I'm surprised it's even one. I was expecting 0.
Exactly. Guy's been a champion literally everywhere, and if he wanted to play in the NFL, he could have done that. And he's letting Indianapolis go ahead and witness some greatness right now.
Well, John Cena did say he was at the point in his career when he should be afraid to fight Brock Lesnar. But he's always ready for a fight. I'm sure he's ready for this Brock, though. Look at the welts already building on the back of Cena. And now, Brock Lesnar hoisting Cena up and marching around the ring with Cena on his shoulders, delivering a power slam a la the British Bulldog, and Lesnar driving Cena through the mat.
What do we say when someone's out of competition for 2 years like Brock Lesnar has been? Normally you get a little ring rust, right? Normal do not apply to the beast incarnate.
In fact, this is the first time Lesnar's been in a match in 2 years, and oh! Welcome to
Suplex City, baby. Wrestlepalooza has just taken an exit to Suplex City, and Cena is about to get German suplexed right out of the United States of America.
The first time these two men were in a match was 2001, Ohio Valley Wrestling. It was a tag team matchup. They'd meet a number of times up till 2004, and then the rivalry stalled for a bit before it was picked up a number of years later. The last time that they've actually been in a match together was 2015. A triple threat match involving Seth Rollins, and now the bear hug being applied by Lesnar, and he is massive.
It does appear to have been a targeted attack on the midsection of John Cena from the start. Cena trying valiantly to fight back.
The alpha male of the species always has a strategy of playing.
John Cena, though, as we mentioned before, one of the most powerful men pound for pound in the history of WWE, but just being worn down right now by the Beast.
And this is exactly what the Beast wants. Beat you down so he can beat you up some more. That's Brock Lesnar wrestling.
If you were in there, Pat, what would you do against Lesnar?
Oh, yeah, I would jump out.
Smart man. Fear. Two options, fight or flight. Flight is the correct one right now.
Wade, have you ever been in the ring with Lesnar?
I've never been in the ring. I got sent to split him and Undertaker at once, and I had to grab.
Hold on, John Cena!
You've seen it now with Lesnar up on his shoulders. John Cena. Oh, and a clothesline by Lesnar dropping Cena.
Clothesline to the face of John Cena, just when it looked like a miracle AA was coming. Take another look at this, Pat.
Action adjustment. That might be the last real lariat, too.
And it's interesting that Cena went for what he now calls the AA. He used to call it the FU early in his career, and that was a direct shot at Brock Lesnar early in the career. The reason Cena named that move that.
Yeah, the F5 obviously has been very devastating. Changing it to the FU is certainly rubbing salt into big man's wounds.
Oh, now Lesnar again with a release German. That's the second suplex of the night.
Here's what I think has pissed off Brock Lesnar. This constant referral to John Cena as the greatest of all time. There's a lot of metrics that can go into that claim, but undeniably the greatest fighter of all time is Brock Lesnar.
And I think Brock Lesnar understands that he's not going to be in the GOAT conversation because he had to go conquer other leagues and other sports and then come back, but he will certainly be in the Mount Rushmore conversation whenever it's done for Brock Lesnar.
And Pat, you used the proper word there, conquer, because that is what Lesnar has done at every step of his career, no matter the sport. And now a kick right to the midsection of Cena.
Just look at his mitts. I think those are 8X. I mean, the guy's built to beat the hell out of people.
Got grizzly bear paws.
Don't stop staring at Brock Lesnar. He's like a modern-day caveman by choice.
He looks better now than he did 15 years ago.
It's truly phenomenal the amount of work he got to put in to look like that. Right now, he's having his way with a ragdoll.
But John Cena able to drive Lesnar into the corner. And now John Cena with an opportunity. Shoulder tackle, bounces off Brock. Cena again bounces off Brock. A third time, Brock still on his feet somehow. Cena finally drops the Beast. And now Cena with Lesnar on his shoulders. An attitude adjustment. AA by John.
Straight back up.
But John's got him on his shoulders again. Another AA by Cena.
Brock is completely rocked here. Got to capitalize, John.
Cena's got an opportunity. Looking for a third AA to the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Cena delivers. Cover on the Beast. And Brock kicked at it too.
John Cena's not done. Brock can.
Oh, and Brock did. F5. And he's not done yet. Another F5.
3 AAs, and you bounce back like that.
Specimen.
There's never been anyone like Brock Lesnar in the history of this business.
In the history of this earth. And there never will be.
And we might be about to witness the C Nation's last stand. Could be good night here, guys.
Lesnar looking for a third F5 to John Cena, whose body is beaten, it's bruised, welts are forming on his arms and his midsection and his back.
And it's incredible that Cena's had the resilience to last this deep into a matchup that has been almost one-way traffic.
I think Brock's kind of feeling it a little bit here too. Didn't you see that in the celebration?
Well, again, 2 years since he's competed.
3 AAs.
You see the condition that Cena's in, starting to become eerily reminiscent of SummerSlam in 2014 in one of the most lopsided matches of all time. Lesnar slaying Cena just like he's doing tonight.
Complete barbarity and ruthlessness from the Beast incarnate. This is now a massacre.
Isn't the retirement tour supposed to be a celebration?
Yeah, I don't know why you would sign up for Brock Lesnar one last time if that was supposed to be the case, the entirety of it. Brock Lesnar is in full euphoria right now, walking around John Cena's lifeless body in the middle of the ring.
Primed and ready to fight to the death, kill or be killed.
The grin on Lesnar's face.
Being tossed like a pizza from Papa John's.
Mocking the over 15,000 here tonight in Indianapolis. And now Brock again with Cena on his shoulders. Lesnar will deliver another F5 to John Cena. And at some point, ladies and gentlemen, at some point,
Just
our official, Dan Engler, has got to get into this thing and just tell Brock to put this away, because this is becoming a massacre, a career assassination of Cena at the hands of the Beast. Cover on John, and Brock Lesnar destroys, and I mean destroys, John Cena tonight.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
What a beast. What an absolute species of a man.
You need to explain to someone how the law of the jungle works. Show them that match. Barely even resembled athletic competition.
Wow, that was a hellacious, uncomfortable beatdown. The Beast was in prime Beast mode tonight. And what a road bump, Pat, on the retirement tour of John Cena.
Brock Lesnar's been a champion at the UFC. He could have played in the NFL. Obviously, he's the NCAA champion. The ESPN and WWE partnership is kicking off with the most bad-ass human to ever walk this earth, picking up a dub against the GOAT, John Cena.
And the frightening thing for everyone in WWE,
yourself included,
is the fact that Brock Lesnar is back in peak and prime condition.
And he's going to have to fight someone else next. Hope to dear God, locker room, it is not you.
Once again, I do not know why John Cena would sign up for this.
Well, John Cena is defenseless now, and Brock Lesnar is making his way back into the ring.
Oh,
and Brock
God.
Lesnar now assaulting the official. First, it was commentators last night. It's officials tonight. Somebody's got to throw the damn rule book and find this guy. And Lesnar not through yet. Cena can't protect himself. Another F5.
Everybody out here.
And Cena didn't even feel that one. His body is completely numb already.
And Brock Lesnar, Wade, doesn't give a damn.
A complete empathy void, and that is just one of the things that makes this man terrifying.
You're talking about empty void. Okay, put the gloves off.
Zero human weaknesses, physically or mentally.
You can almost feel like the sigh of relief in this arena as Brock Lesnar walks out of the
I know what you're saying.
Cambridge Fieldhouse, right?
I'm not relieved till he has left the entire arena.
There's quite an intimidating aura when this man is around.
Well, this was the moment we thought John Cena was about to pull out a miracle. There was 3 AAs connecting to Brock Lesnar. He got a 2.5 count, and things went downhill for Cena straight after that.
Brock Lesnar so quick to his feet, and then this, Pat.
And as a jungle cat who has the strength of 1,000 elephants.
Look at the look and the intensity in the eyes of Lesnar as he just sends Cena through the mat.
You've been waiting for this moment to come back. Training, waiting.
Complete destruction, and finally it seemed like Brock Lesnar was satiated, at least for this evening. Of course, further aftermath came along. Dan Engler helpless. That's not a fighter, that is an official, completely wiped out with an F5. And then there's the final statement, the piece de resistance to a beaten, broken John Cena. Who the hell is going to step to Brock Lesnar next?
Again, we mentioned this before, a retirement tour is supposed to be a celebration.
This was supposed to be Cena-palooza. The sign's right there.
Look, I've never been John Cena's biggest fan, I think we know that, but I have all the respect in the world for that man for stepping up to an unbeatable opponent this evening.